All right. What's going on, y'all? This is BMOC. You're now tuning to BMOC.TV. This is episode, 12 of The Culture? Jeez, 12. Y'all been rocking for 12 weeks. You know, moving on up. So tonight we're going to talk about some dope girl groups, man. Some of the best, some of the worst. You know, it depends on if you remember their names or not. We know a lot of songs, so we can remember their names. Shout out to the co-host, man. Deshaun, say what's up to the people.
What up, people? Tonight is very special, not because of the content, but as you can see, I'm at Granny House recording a whole lot of books that I read. So keep supporting. Man, keep supporting. I feel like if I had an Instagram account, I would be like at 100,000 followers today. So let's celebrate that.
Negative.
Let's celebrate that. I have one. My likes are struggles. Terrible. I gotta be on a swing set with me and my wife to get like at least over 50. It's terrible. It could be terrible.
People like your wife.
they like my wife. My wife will get like 120 likes. I'll get like 5 on a good day. You know what I mean? with the bow tie. With the bow tie. Anita, say what's up to the people.
What's up, good people? Walter, I definitely understand that struggle. If my daughter isn't in a picture, I get nothing. So I understand. But hey, what's going on, everybody?
Good. Yeah, that's she's our guru. She's like, we sticking with the 90s. We were trying to ease on to the 2000s. Maybe
not the guru, just the rule follower. That's it.
I'm gonna tell you the songs, and then you gonna know what I'm talking about. Jamie, Miss Miller, the most popular one on the show, apparently by my messages.
Right.
Give us up to the people, Jamie.
Hey,
high commodity.
Right.
My show is sponsored by Puma. Shout out to Puma.
Puma, cash them checks, Puma. Cash them checks. Make sure you capital B. So we have Shantae, but she's under Sarah today. That's her alter ego. Sasha Fierce and Jackie. So Sarah is her alter ego. Shantae, say what's up to the people, man. What's up?
Hey, I'm about to start selling incense, so I need a gimmick.
What? That is the most random thing I've ever heard anyone say on the show.
Go find me. I need a washer and dryer. Go find me. The link gonna be at the bottom of the page.
Oh my God. All right. Wow. Way to make it interesting. Okay. Okay. So, thank you guys for those tuning in live. If you're tuning in live, click. You can chat on the top right box. If you want to wait, you can comment on below once the video processes. All right, so let's get into some girl groups, man. Let's go around the room and just shout out some groups. See if what we think about them. Were they good? Were they bad? Do we remember them? Are there any songs we should know from them? So I'll kick it off. Let's kick it off with TLC.
What about your friends?
What about them?
Yeah, just creeping on and on.
I remember TLC.
Something. Sorry.
I remember TLC. We used to debate with my friends on who was the most attractive. I think at the time I said
Chili.
T-Boz.
Oh.
I think I said T-Boz initially. But it switched because then after the first one, then it was like Chili was looking cute, and then like No Scrubs, Left Eye. I was like, okay, Left Eye. You know what I mean? She had the bar, so I don't know. But people get on TLC because of the vocals. You know what I'm saying? Even though they're the most highest selling girl group besides Destiny Child, we'll get to them later. The vocals was kind of a little shaky a little bit. I don't know, man. Donita, how do you feel about TLC?
I love them.
Okay.
Took me no time to think about that one. Pretty much, I think they've established themselves in the industry. They've established themselves in history. I mean, they've got the hits, they've got the numbers, everything to back that up.
Would you go see them? Would you go see them perform a cappella at a show?
Right now, no, because Left Eye is no longer with us.
Oh,
but,
yeah, rest in peace.
Yeah, but I mean, a cappella.
They have a hologram coming out of Left Eye, though.
Yeah.
What? That's the new thing. That's the new thing. What?
Oh my God, Shantae, Sarah. Okay, are you trying to pay tickets to see TLC at the hologram? What's up?
I'm mad at TLC right now. I donated to their little Kickstarter campaign. I'm mad at them right now.
Okay, so for those who are not familiar...
So until I see a record...
Okay, so those who are not familiar, TLC earlier this year did a Kickstarter for the new album. and they told fans, donate to the cause. We'll have an album out sale by October 2015. No. They was like, cool, we got y'all. October came and went. It's now November. We haven't seen a single. We ain't seen Fan Mail Part 2. I ain't even seen T-Boz in these
We ain't even seen no Snapchats in the studio. Put a Snapchat in the studio.
You know what they did? They do have those.
She got me crying right there. I can't even focus.
Go ahead to Sean.
No, Shantae, though, I did read a report that they did use some of that money to buy washers and dryers for their house. So they don't have to go out.
Well, I'm about to tag T-Boz and Chili. They need to donate to me then, because I need one.
Oh, my God.
So they need to pay it forward.
Oh, my God. Jamie,
if y'all watching, donate, please. The struggle is real. Forget a car. I just want a washer and dryer.
Oh, my God.
They don't need They have waterfalls. They don't need a washer and dryer. Jamie, how do you feel about TLC?
They said no scrubs. They not scrubbing nothing.
No.
We ain't gonna never get you this song.
I really need your number now. Puma. Wait, we gotta get Puma. How do you feel about this?
I'm here. I do agree with Donita. I love TLC. I was all for the look. I was definitely more a fan of like their look and versus their sound. I would say because it was catchy music. I didn't buy any of their albums though, but no, I didn't buy any. Back then, I wasn't really buying CDs. I think my first CD, I'm not gonna lie, was R. Kelly CD. Don't shoot me.
Oh, that's a surprise.
But that's why she the hot commodity on the groove.
That's the reason she's not commodity. But no, we have to TLC again. I actually went to the Fan Mail tour. I went to the Fan Mail tour. With Destiny Child open up for them. You know what I'm saying? So that's why. What a change. What a change. But TLC's dope. They're a legendary group. They talked about the sexual, safe sex and all that with the little condom on the eye patch. So I think they dope. They're a legendary group. Donita, next, give me another R&B group.
S double U double V S S double V A. SWV, awesome, phenomenal group.
Yes.
They can do no wrong in my book. My favorite song of all time is Weak. That's one of those songs that I will actually go and sing karaoke to. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how deep that song is for me.
Okay.
So, you gotta like that?
I love it.
Just the ad-libs, not Coco. Just the ad-libs.
No, the whole thing, front, back, ad-libs, all that. Y'all not gonna play me in this group.
No, but SWV, awesome group. I think they've done, they did their due diligence to put their stamp in history as well. Not as...
They don't got no Grammys, though.
Oh, well, that's too bad, Shantae. Sarah.
They do. They have any Grammys?
Oh, they do?
Sarah.
Okay, Shantae.
Okay, maybe they do. I'm sorry.
Okay, Shantae, we going around the room. Okay, Sarah. Okay, Sarah.
This is her first time, Lord.
It's her first. Bless her. Okay, did y'all see the reality show of SWV where they were trying to come back and get it together?
I did when I went to Tennessee, right?
I did see some of it.
Yeah, Jamie, what did you feel about the show? Did you feel it put them in the best light, or did it help progress their career?
I guess it helped me connect with them more on a more personal level. I watched, they had 2 reality shows. The first one, I believe they were like filming in Tennessee. I can't remember.
Okay.
This wasn't like the second time for it to come back, but I did watch the second half too. They were getting a lot of surgery. I don't understand, getting surgery before performances and, bad management.
It was like mad waist trainers in the last season.
Butt surgery. One of them got butt surgery. I think it was Lily. I'm not sure.
I don't know their names. I know Coco and the other 2.
And Taj. Taj was the one that was married to Eddie George. Yeah. So, do you remember? Nobody remembers him? Okay.
No, I don't know their names. I know Coco.
Oh, okay. Lily, Taj, and Coco. 3 girls. SWV. But yeah, I did watch their... No, I did watch their reality show though. It was pretty cool. I love SWV. I think, and what I didn't know either was that Lily could really sing. So that was something that most people didn't know, that she could actually sing. So in one of the other ones, it was the first reality show or second one, she was actually singing. So She didn't really get, credit for that.
The second one. Deshaunus, how do you feel about SWV, man? That Right Here remix was hard, man.
I don't have any complaints. I haven't heard like a full project, just the singles grab you. I haven't. I'm sorry. My fault. We all weren't born music gurus like you, Walter. I wasn't on tour at 4. Jotting down notes on keys.
Three and a half.
You're right. I forgot the 3.5 tour that you did. Nah, but it was dope. They're good to have a rotation. Like you said, it was. I didn't trip off TLC vocally until you start to get to like the SWV and In Vogue, and I was like, oh, there is a difference, because when you're younger, you don't trip. It's just a hit's a hit, and then you're like, wow, like they really putting it down when like we come on and stuff like that. So that really separated them.
Shantae, how do you feel about SWV? What's up?
Sisters with Voices. Weak is not my favorite song. I feel like you gotta cry and you're thinking about somebody that you miss. But I'm so into you,
R&B.
Yeah, no complaints. They really can sing, and on the show, I like that they still had a little drama from the past, so you got like a little bit to like what really happened. That's what I be wanting, the real story. So I was like, oh, she was like, oh, you do this all the time. I was like, oh.
Messy.
Yeah, Coco. All respect to all the members, I respect the whole group. Coco could have went solo though. To be honest,
she
Coco could have went. Little known fact, she was on the Men in Black joint. She was singing the hook for Men in Black for Will Smith.
Okay, Walter, you do know she put out her own CD though.
That too, yeah, that too.
That's what I was nice.
To come behind my fact, you know what I mean? I was gonna mention that. Yeah, she had a solo album.
Did they swap some members, or did they have the same members the whole time?
All the same members.
When Coco was sick, the group was on rest. Like it was. Whoa, wait till Coco comes back. We love the Coco. Jamie, give me another group. Let's go.
We cannot skip over. I want to say In Vogue, but we gotta go. Let's address Escape. Yes. No. We're gonna address
Escape first. Okay.
And you know what? I don't know if it was because we posted in the chat, but we have to address that. You're right. Candy really couldn't sing, even after listening to Unsung.
She can't. Yeah.
Unsung, like it was really rough. Like they should have gave Tiny more time to sing, and the two sisters.
I want to say something so bad, but I don't want to. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Why you lying?
Okay.
No, seriously. Okay, the sisters definitely.
Okay. Candy's vocals is a little questionable. Even I would love her as a business mentor, but just listening to the pure vocals, Candy, I love you, but I don't know Sweets. And then Tiny can sing, but I don't know if I want to see her.
No.
Candy, how do you feel about Escape, man?
Be careful of the trouble, man, Walter.
Because he will come in your mentions on your Instagram in real life.
What you know about that? I can tell you about that.
We'll get our first celebrity for real, and
for real.
Walter, we've been riding hard for T.I. Paul in the group, so he should give us.
Yeah,
he should. What comes to mind because somebody mentioned Unsung was, man, I think we need to appreciate like the indie movement now and how you kind of build your own base, because the stuff that folks was going through in the 90s contractually and just having to be together in that old touring way, like
forcibly almost.
Man, yeah, it was all bad. I mean, it was good. Some stuff came out of it, but the fact that you could get your own following, record at your own, the technology really helps us era. So that's what sticks out. But the same thing is like it wasn't manufactured. Whoever was around the group that can sing was there. It wasn't like, well, let's pick her because she has this image. Let's pick her because it was like that was the group. We gonna do it, and we gonna just kind of make the hit. So I mean, that's the golden age right there. Like that's the era. So.
Cool. Donita, how do you feel about Escape? Just kicking it. Take off your shoes and relax your feet.
Yes, party on down to the Escape beat. Just kicking.
Yeah, I know what they said, so I ain't finished the lyric. I want to embarrass myself.
They all another group that did their thing in that time period. I think Deshaun has hit a great point that'll probably come up in the other groups I have on my list about the fact that they were the contracts and things that came up into play that broke a lot of these groups up. is something that will probably need to be thought about later. I have no idea if anybody can fill me in as to why Escape stopped making music.
I think Candy and Latasha.
Tiny left.
I think they fell out because it was two sisters, Latasha, her sister, and then Tiny and Candy. I think they had a beef.
Latasha's husband was the manager, and they were thinking that she wanted to go solo, and something about Candy wanted to go solo. Per unsung.
I will say, Candy's that song where you're out in the club, don't think I'm not. That joint was hard. That song was hard.
Action work though. That was a lot.
I always tell singers in the studio, I'm like, you don't to talk about like a sad topic. It doesn't have to be like a slow, sad song. You can have an upbeat song like that and still sing about your issues. So that's a good example. Shante, how do you feel about Escape?
Love them. I think they were like one of the first groups that made it like keeping it a secret. You're my little secret. They made it all right to have something a little secret. And they
you would pick that one.
I'm laughing, but I'm serious. Like, they made it good. Like, slide through. It's gonna be all right.
Slide. Remember what Biggie said? Like he would do every R&B group except for Escape.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That was disrespectful.
And then he passed. He passed like he wanted to say sorry, and then he got shot. Like, and Candy talked about that. Like she wished she because then he died that night. She did talk about that.
Yeah, Big was just having fun with it. You know what I'm saying?
They talk about that in Unsung too. About that's what made them transition over from the like whole tomboy look to start wearing those pantsuits. I remember watching that part in Unsung because their look.
The Dick Tracy pantsuits. But shout out to Escape. I mean, shout out to Candy again for expanding her empire, and shout out to Tiny. People get on Tiny a lot about her looks or whatever, but at the end of the day, she's holding somebody down like T.I. You know what I mean? And that's respectable. You don't see a lot of people who are still married in this industry. So shout out to Tiny on that, man.
Man, if we all had her money, we will be fixing stuff too. Don't hate on that lady. If we had money, I might want Hazel eyes too. I don't know. I might want to take a trip to Africa too.
We don't need
I'm not hating on you, Tiny.
Everybody can have the Eric Sermon eyes. We don't want that to be.
I'm gonna go to the doctor and say I want the Smokey Robinson eyes and see what it's. All right.
Oh my God. All right. So Shante, give me an R&B group.
Brownstone. With Nikki Gilbert.
Brownstone. Woo! If you love me, say it.
Yes.
They rocked the whole minute without drums. If you can sing without drums for 1 minute on a song, you dope. I was like, when the beat gonna come in? I was like, the second verse. Oh.
Right, it's still there. But I love Brownstone because I love him and I love Nikki Gilbert. So that was really just it. Even though on R&B Divas,
she was wild.
She was doing too much.
Remember she was on Martin? Martin? And Martin was like, she's terrible. Oh my God.
Her voice is so strong. Like, her voice is powerful.
Yeah,
like,
she had them jaws. Like, if you love me, I was like, damn, you gonna eat me? I don't know what's going on. Don't give them.
Nikki, I love you, Nikki.
I love you too, Nikki. I ain't trying to roll with no Nikki. I'll be in Atlanta though. Donita, how do you feel about Brownstone Apartments? How you feel about Brownstone?
Oh my God, y'all are cracking me up.
Oh, rest in peace to Maxie too. She passed 2015.
Oh yeah,
too.
rest in peace. All of them could sing, so.
Yeah. They could. Wait. On R&B Divas, they couldn't sing. I don't know if it was the production or what. I was like, why they got them up there like that?
They would sound like a duplex. Donita, how do you feel about
in the projects?
How do you feel about Brownstone?
I do. They are on my list of groups that I did love back in the day. That song in particular was definitely one of my favorites. Now this I looked up and I had no idea that they were on Michael Jackson's label.
MJJ, the first group.
Yeah, I didn't know that until I looked it up. I said, "Oh, okay, that's an interesting fact." So,
well, besides 3T, there was the first group.
Yeah. Nikki used to always say that too. She used to be like, Michael believed in us. We could sing. Mike, we was the first group. Did Michael sign you? I was like, chill, Nikki.
I mean, Michael signed mad cats. I probably could have got a record deal from Mike back in '95. Yeah, he was in Germany somewhere. He came with it. JB, how do you feel about Brownstone?
Wait, what?
How do you feel about Brownstone? What's up? That's the group.
I only know that one song, but they're on my Pandora list.
That's it? Just that one? And you just rotate it?
No, I mean, like the group as far as, like the ladies individually, Nikki stood out to me because that was the only person that I recognized, and then the lady that passed away. But I don't really know much about Brownstone other than, like I said, that one song that comes on my Pandora station.
Oh, my God. Oh, my
God.
God.
Nikki's voice is definitely powerful. So I wish we could have got a little bit more from them. But compared to R&B divas, it probably was Nikki's attitude that got them pushed back or something.
And Nikki, that's a big girl. I ain't trying to rumble with her. Like, here's your royalties, here's your check, here's your soda. Deshauna, how you feel about
Okay, can I say something? Nikki.
Shantae, how you just... Oh, my gosh.
She got to follow protocol.
Deshaun's got the bookshelf. Does that bottle back? Okay, Deshaun, man, how do you feel about Brownstone?
Look at him with the Malcolm, man.
You like that?
By the window.
You know what I'm saying? No, I feel like what Jamie said, that mainly that song, and then in the rotation you'll hear some stuff pop up, but I don't have a whole list of songs or anything like that with Brownstone. It's just like, oh yeah, that's the dope track, and they cool, like.
Okay, cool. So Deshaun, give us a group, man. R&B group.
Let's see, man. I hate to be so California. Is In Vogue? Where's In Vogue? In Vogue from Oakland? Oh, okay, we'll go with In Vogue.
I think so. Never ever gonna get it.
You know what I'm saying?
Never ever gonna get it.
That my loving. They were dope. They could sing. They from the set.
That Hold On to Your Love joint was hard,
exactly.
man. With the Michael Jackson joint at the beginning, the Jackson 5 joint.
Mm-hmm. That was one of the favorite tracks just in my house. When Mom was cleaning, Auntie's coming over, Saturday, like that Hold On was dope.
They're probably the best looking female group of all time.
I mean, they have to be.
They have to be. Maybe like the second round of Destiny Child, but
no, the first round.
They have rounds, like round one. Round one, Latavia.
Oh man.
All right, let's do another group. Let's keep it moving.
Why we got it? I wanted to talk about.
Oh, go ahead. I had Puma. Okay. Evolve. What's up?
No, let's talk about why they really broke up. Like, was it Dawn? Like, because they all could collectively sing, like we said.
Right.
Yeah, I know Dawn. She was and Lucy Pearl. I want to dance tonight. And that was it. That one night, and then I don't know what happened to them after that night. It was a bad night.
Terry. Wait, what was the skinny lady? What was her name? She was in Juice. I forgot.
Oh, Q. GQ.
Yeah, but what was her name? No, I forgot. She could really sing too. They were on A Different World.
All of them.
They were Mr. Gaines, nieces.
And they had wasn't that the intro to Hang with Mr. Cooper? Was that them on there?
Yep.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah.
Vogue, man.
We didn't figure out what happened. Can they do they did a reunion. What was they on? Alicia Keys brought them on. Brought them out.
Yeah, at home they was at the State Fair too. They actually still sound really good. When I say home, I mean California. They actually sound really, really good.
Yeah, I mean, that talent just go away. Like, it's probably some business reasons. I'm sure. So. Donnie, how do you feel about In Vogue?
Awesome. They definitely are right up there with SWV and Escape TLC. I think for them, I did like the fact that I can remember them because of other things they've done, not just the singing.
Right.
Like, I'll throw out there, A Different World and all those other things. So, I mean, it was just nice to see them actually step out there and do some other stuff. So.
It was cool.
The song from the Set It Off soundtrack. What song was that?
Yeah, they did a crossover with
They was on Set It Off too soundtrack.
Set It Off. They did the thing with Salt and Pepper. Like, I never seen like a girl group with a rap girl group, and then that was dope. We don't see that nowadays.
The video Shoot. Yeah.
Yeah, Shoot. Over. I won't.
Was one of them on R&B Divas too?
Dawn.
Was one of them?
Yeah, she was fighting with Lil Mo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dawn need a GoFundMe for her car. I remember her car was smoking.
That can happen to anybody, man. You never let me. You even smoking? I'm not gonna play Dawn. Y'all not gonna play Dawn.
Put some water and some coolant in there. That happened to me too. Put some water and some coolant.
Not the coolant. Keep the coolant water.
But you know what? Dawn was the only one who wasn't at when I went to go see them. She was the only one not there. You should have got them coins at the state fair. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay. So do y'all remember 702 where my girls at?
Yeah.
And I still love you.
If you feeling that, that I still love you.
Don't act like you don't know. Don't act like you don't know.
No, with the Neptune's beat, with the
exactly. That be my favorite.
Woo, that was hard.
You gotta take it back way to the beginning with Subway and this little game we played. Come on now.
Oh,
Come on now.
They had 2 rounds too, didn't they? Didn't they have 2 rounds of girls?
They did.
Yeah.
Because the two sisters.
They from the West Coast too, Las Vegas.
Yeah.
702. Yeah. You know, they was dope. Who else? Anybody else got anything about 702? Total. Oh.
Yes,
Total.
Can't you see what you do to me? How do you feel about Total, Donna? You remember them?
I remember them. They're also on my list.
You had the shortcuts.
Yeah, I mean, they're good. Honestly, everybody I wrote down is pretty much solid for me, so they're good too.
Not everybody for me.
What?
Not everybody for me.
Was they signed at Bad Boy?
Of course. That was
That's why they ain't came out with nothing else.
Oh my gosh.
They're touring right now with 2 of them.
As Total?
Yeah.
Is that your phone, Sarah?
Oh goodness.
See?
Nowhere.
Okay.
That wasn't my phone.
That was Sarah's phone. Jamie, how do you feel about 702? Where my girls at? Where they at?
I don't know. Like, what really happened to them? No, seriously.
You want to know what happened to everybody.
Where are they now?
Because I'm concerned. As a music fan, I be concerned about these people.
They did what my girls at, and then we didn't find out. And then they came out with I Still Love You with no video. How you had the biggest song and, like, no video?
Yeah, I love that song.
They had a song with Mace too. Or
Tell Me What You Want.
Oh yeah, that's Tell Me What You Want from me. That
was a banger.
That was hard. Okay, can you remember?
Where are they now?
We should. Do y'all remember Black? Speaking of where are they now?
Yeah.
Black.
Yes.
You really gonna steal my thunder? That was the one I had in the pocket.
Oh my God.
Well, okay, Deshaun, how you feel about Black, man? Boom Like an 808. What's up?
Oh man, Boom Like an 808 was dope. And then that collaboration with NSYNC.
Yes.
Oh,
Bring
yeah,
it on to me.
I know, Bring It On to Me. Yeah, Bring It On to Me.
Yeah.
That sold me right there. That made me go back.
They were like TLC Light.
Yeah.
yeah.
It was like the light put like the Diet Coke. But shout out to Left Eye, because Left Eye discovered them, so it was dope.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, you didn't know that? Because they all like, they were like TLC, like one could rap and then one could like, so yeah, Left Eye put them together.
It was like Latina, right?
I don't know their names. They all look the same to me. They all had the little curly.
Yeah, that's the one who passed. She passed.
Yeah.
Oh, rest in peace. Yeah, I didn't even know.
We've
been saying rest in peace a lot tonight. That's
yeah.
Well, that's what's happened. A lot of people have passed on, and the groups have dissembled. Probably that's what
they was in Bring It On.
Mhm.
I think they were Bring It On. I think so. All right. Any other words for Black? Boom Like an 808. I think that's all they had, wasn't it? Just Boom Like an 808.
No. And that song with NSYNC.
And the remix to Boom Like an 808.
Yeah.
909. All right. Okay. I know Jamie's gonna know this. Do y'all remember Changing Faces?
Yes.
Do you mind if I stroke you up? I don't mind. And of course, saying I don't mind is R. Kelly, Robert. So Jamie, how do you feel about Changing Faces? What's up?
I used to love whatever. I used to love Changing Faces. I just don't. Again, it's just like they had that one song that I remember.
They changed one face. That's like one song.
And then it was all I remember is just the video with the girl with the bob, and that's it.
And R. Kelly on the phone. R. Kelly's on the phone the whole video. Like, I don't mind.
Yeah, that's all I remember about Changing Faces. But shout out to them, like wherever they are now.
Sarah, I want to tell you, Shantae, about seeing Sarah on the screen. Sarah.
Yes.
How do you feel about Changing Faces? Do you remember them? I know you a little younger.
No, I don't. Can't add anything.
How do you feel about changing places? Changing faces.
Changing places.
I was about to say, I know some Usher.
They should have done a remix. And they was smart. They should have done a remix of that real quick. How do you feel about changing faces? I mean, they had one song. I don't know how much you can feel about it.
I was gonna say, I think when I was writing my list and I finally got to them, that's when I started to realize I know a lot of these groups,
right,
but only because of literally like one or two songs. And it made me start to think. In the 90s, I know was a lot of, one-hit wonders. So I'm a little more concerned that a lot of these 90s R&B groups, girl groups, were like one-hit wonders.
Shady business.
Yeah, so Changing Faces was really the one that made me say, oh, wait a second, there was nothing else? And that was literally the only song I knew.
Moke and Steph. That made me think about Moke and Steph too.
Yes, and that's why they're on here too.
What song they do? Mocha Staff. Mocha.
He's Mine.
He's Mine.
Oh, you better have him on time.
Yeah.
Dang.
And then just like the people, the two that did Shorty Swing My Way.
KP and Envy.
Yeah.
Oh, yo.
They're on this too. One hit. I didn't know anything.
Do you remember the box where you could request the video by paying for it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We can't be dating ourselves like that, Walter. We can't be dating ourselves with the box, bro.
Right.
Man.
So I heard. One day I saw somebody order that 15 times. Shorty Swing My Way. I was hot. You had to wait for the commercial to go, and then it would be the same song. I'm like,
explain to the young viewers what the box was. Well, you gotta break it down.
So basically, if you wanted to request a song, you would call in for the code. And then it would be like, 99 cents a song or something like that.
Yeah.
So you would request it. So you would wait, you wait the whole song. And okay, so after the song is over, another one will come. That day, that song came back to back 15 times. Like, Shorty, she swung your way 15 times.
And mind you,
15 times.
You can watch the channel and nobody be ordering a song and everybody just be at home waiting for somebody to order.
Right.
And the channel would just be on and you'd be like, man, you don't want to go nowhere because you're hoping somebody orders something and it'd be something whack and you'd be mad somebody spent $1 on something you don't want to hear.
No YouTube. No YouTube.
None of that.
No, not at that point. I'm not going to ask you, Shantae. You probably remember Shorty Swing My Way.
Come on, bro. Don't play me. I remember. Man, don't. Come on, y'all barely remember that other group. Like.
That's true. That is true. What was it called? Monastery? What is it called?
Moke and Steph.
Okay. I mean, I don't know. In the sanctuary. Speaking of KP and Envy, DJ Envy. What about Zayn? What's it called? Zane?
They're on my list. Oh my god. Absolutely love Zane.
So they had this song, Hey Mr. DJ.
Yes, they got a whole bunch of songs. Sending My Love. I mean, there's songs out there that
Sending My Love, yeah.
I think there's songs out there people don't even know they sang.
Like, it was Mackin on that Send My Love joint. If I could, melt my heart right to you. Right. Good. Bars.
Yes, right? All day. Love them.
Yeah.
Absolutely love them.
How do we feel about it? Shantae? Remember them?
Sarah.
You said
Sarah.
Oh.
She forgot her name.
No, me? I do. I mean, I know. I'm like, who? I'm looking around. No, actually,
Oh my god.
No, I do. I only remember that one song. I'm not gonna lie. I can't put on airs. For y'all asking me to say something about them.
Okay.
No, but they legit.
Okay.
Come on, bring it to the late 90s, man.
Okay, we got you. Deshaun, how do you feel about them, man? You know the other songs from Janae?
No, Deshauners don't know. We from the same place. They don't play that music.
Man, I was trying to think of a song so badly just so I can run up Shantae, but I can't.
It was the Hey Mr. DJ and the Send My Love.
There was
Yeah.
there's the
The Ashley
y'all
Banks
gonna
joint. The Ashley Banks. See, a lot of people say Ashley Banks.
I was just about to say, that's why I remember it from Ashley Banks.
No, but Ashley was kind of flat though, a little bit.
They did have that one track I like called "I Love You" though. It was on a little album. I think it was like number 12 or something. It was dope.
You reaching for that? I never heard of that.
It's an album filler. It's an
Sean is
album
making up
filler.
stuff.
Those are that soundtrack. Those are the Temptation soundtrack. Remember that song from the Temptations? Those was track 9. All right. Okay, let's get some late 90s groups. Destiny's Child.
Oh.
No, not Divine. Well, they are Divine.
Yeah.
Who end up becoming, they were kind of like I want to say B players. They were kind of like B players in the 90s, but in the 2000s, Donnie, they really rose up the ranks and became, I think, like the second highest. Well, I don't know. It's kind of confusing with them at TLC. I think like one of them were the highest selling, and maybe they're tied. I guess I don't know.
Last I checked, it was TLC, but
okay. Well, Beyonce. You know what I'm saying. Jamie, how do you feel about Destiny's Child? Say my name and jump.
No, I'm just kidding.
I was about to say.
I didn't hate them. I absolutely adored Destiny's Child. Yes, I did. Writings on the Wall was a really great CD. I loved it. I played it all the time. Temptation, Bills, all this, wah. Yeah.
They was singing really fast though. They sung like super fast.
They was like, you make me want to throw my pager out the window.
I'm like, damn, what you saying?
That's when you go to lyrics.com like, what you saying?
What? It's unfortunate though that like Matthew kicked LaToya and Latavia out the group.
Yeah.
I really wanted to see what happened with them.
Everybody can't go to the top. Somebody got to go.
Well, Kelly was with her.
Yeah. Right. And Farrah, she just shouldn't even say she was in the group because she was just in the video. She was in the video.
No, I say if it's on your resume,
that was like an internship. She was like an intern for Destiny's Child.
No, but I don't like how she left. She was too tired. Yo, kick rocks. You gotta go.
No, did y'all see that video package they done? If you YouTube it, it's like Beyonce shady moments.
Oh yeah, I saw
it. And Beyonce was in the studio, and it was like we go to the show, and the other girl, what was her name, Farrah?
Yeah.
She was like, yeah, but I don't got my stuff, and she was like, well, maybe you should go home and get your stuff. And she's like, I'll miss the tour. She was like, well, you can either go home or get your stuff, but I think you go get your stuff.
Word.
Yeah, it's on YouTube. I promise you. I'm like, yo, Beyonce was crazy, and then she never came back. The girl never came back.
Yeah.
I'm a watch.
But you know what? Beyonce had more personality in Destiny Child. Like
she did.
She had more. It was like more. She was more open. Like people knew more about her in Destiny Child versus her being Beyonce. So I think that's what people miss. Like you actually seen her with her little shade moments, like when Kelly was saying, "I'm the second lead singer." Beyonce was like, she was like, "Where?" I didn't say no cuss word.
Yeah, it's just Beyonce. I guess Beyonce, when U2 came out, she looked at herself. She's like, wait a minute, let me back up and not talk so much in the interview. You know what I mean? Let me just kind of keep my words to a minimum. You know what I mean?
She was more authentic then. So that was the Beyonce that me, that was the one that I kind of understood more than the Beyonce now. Not saying that I don't like her. Please don't kill me, Stan. But
you lost all your little fans in this episode. Talking about Beyonce.
Like in the comments, who is that girl with that Puma hoodie on? Get her out of here.
I got you. I'm gonna hold you down, Jamie. I'm gonna hold you down.
No, I did, but I just going back and like looking at some of the interviews they were doing and just some of their shows. Like it was just so much more collectively for the whole group. So I really was into.
Right, Beyonce don't even do interviews anymore. We don't know. We don't know when a project coming out. Nothing.
Yeah, all we know is that she's married to Jay-Z. They travel the world. Blue Ivy. She's from Texas. Right. I mean, yeah, that's guess no thing about her. Donita, do you remember the time with Destiny's Child when Beyonce was like the most hated person? Like people loved Destiny's Child, they hated Beyonce.
Oh, absolutely.
It was like 2001 when people really did not like Beyonce before the solo joint.
I think it was like after the first set of people got kicked out.
Yeah,
that was it. People were like, "Oh my goodness, Beyonce did this to them." Blah 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 blah.
Right.
So it was a lot. But you know what? That's around the same time that I actually started paying more attention to Destiny's Child. I heard the songs that were on the radio or whatever else, and I was just like, "Oh, okay, they're a cool group. Like the songs, whatever." Mm-hmm. But once they kicked out the first set of folks, that's when I actually started. Literally, like, that's when I started paying attention, and I was like, oh, okay, they're actually, oh, they're really good. Oh, this is really good.
And people still hate Michelle for replacing those two girls. Michelle can't get a break.
Michelle can say no. Michelle can say no. Oh, Beyonce too was shady. She was like, I'm happy with this round of girls because we all can sing lead now. Wow. This is all in the video. I'm gonna post in the group. Y'all gotta see. It's like
please post that.
It is tomorrow. I was crying. Deshauna, how do you feel about Destiny's Child, man?
So Destiny's Child was great. Like I said, I think that it was brilliant. What comes to mind though was, for me, Survivor had to be the most overrated Destiny's Child song ever. I wasn't a huge fan of Survivor. Maybe I'm not like that.
I wasn't.
I'm a survivor. Give up.
Nah, it was
that was just for women. That was our anthem. It didn't have nothing to do with you, bro.
No,
nothing.
No, that was a diss record. That was a diss record to the other girls.
Yeah.
You thought I wasn't gonna make it without you. That singing in the background. Thought I was gonna sell records because you ain't in the group no more. That was this. That was exactly stuff going on.
That's when Shane started.
Yeah. and I will say, it's like, man, now that you've seen the career spark, like you said, bigger things sometimes have to happen, and I can't picture Destiny's Child giving us so many more projects or tours that we would have wanted to see in lieu of Beyonce's solo career. But like it was gonna run its course like all groups do. So I think it was about as graceful of a breakup as you can ask for, especially since she kind of kept in touch with Kelly, and then Michelle would make her little spots or whatever happened. Like it wasn't nothing like some of the other groups, and they fall out. So
hey, like Shantae said, everybody get big to the top. There's always a Michael. There's a Diana Ross. There's a
it can't be two number ones.
David Ruffin. You know, it's always that one. You know, what I mean, you got to just ride with it. Okay, let's see.
Wait, Walter.
Sure,
one other thing. I think also one thing we're missing in this conversation, going back to like the music videos.
Sure.
To me, Destiny's Child had some of the best music videos I'd seen in a long time.
Say My Name was dope.
Yeah, Say My Name, isn't that the one with all the color, like the whole color scheme thing?
Yeah.
I mean, you couldn't get that unless it was Michael Jackson.
That was when videos really told stories. Like 90s videos were like dope. To this day, this is so sidebar. I really still believe that Aaron Hall's "I Miss You" video was real. I'm sorry. I know that's totally sidebar.
Well, if you're gonna we need to do an episode of 90s videos, because if you want to use that example, use Uncle Sam "I Don't Want to See You Again" as So we gotta play both sides. But that's a whole other topic. So let's get into some more current. Okay, Spice Girls. What about Spice Girls?
Okay,
Spice Girls.
Do they count?
R&B.
Yeah, Mel B in it. Mel B was R&B. She's black.
No, hold on. Don't play the Spice Girls, because that is my era. Like,
oh my God.
Everybody had those soda shoes. I remember my mom was like, "You is not getting those. I'm not wasting $54 for you to wear those. We live in the projects if you don't stop."
Okay, so for the ladies up here, maybe the Shadows knows this or not. Okay, so when they said, "If you want to be my lover, you gotta get with my friends," like what exactly was she thinking about? What I think she talking about? What was she talking about? Was she?
That was that Euro stuff. We don't know.
She was saying.
Not in America.
David's like, that's some dubstep trip hop stuff. You don't know nothing about that over here.
No.
That was what's her name? That was Escape.
What she was saying is, if you want to be my lover, it's like you got to be cool with my homegirls. That's what I think they was trying to say, because they were for kids. They wasn't for like adults. They were really for kids.
If you continue on through the lyrics, I think Shantae/Sarah is correct. If you want to be my lover, gotta get with my friends. Make it last forever. Friendship never ends. That's literally how the stanza ends.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's what they said. We want everybody to be friends. No. They want somebody that can hang out with their friends.
Well, Puffy said we could be friends. Get my friends. Get your friends. You know what I'm saying? You can do this every weekend. You know what I mean?
They were for kids. They were saying like everybody be friends. Y'all
remember childhood. Y'all missed out.
Shout out to Mel B. Shout out to Mel B. And her baby with Eddie Murphy. That baby is so cute.
Dante. You're saying they were for kids, but the first line, correct me if I'm wrong, is "if you want to be my lover." Not if you want to be my partner. Not if you want to be my husband or wife.
Lover is like. Love in her. It's like showing love. It's like,
you with a battle bar. Like,
wait, don't ruin my childhood right now. Don't ruin my childhood.
slow it down. I just dissed you. I said love her.
No.
I will admit. I'm a grown man. I can admit this.
You love Spice Girl?
No. Spice Girl came on HBO.
I watched it every single time.
I had a crush on Scary Spice. So she said the legs out. She said the legs out. So I had to watch the whole thing.
I love that movie.
And Porsche Spice, she married to David
You said horse
Beckham.
Spice?
You said Porsche?
Posh.
Posh. Who is that? Who is that in the group?
They got all the scoop. She need to get her own blog on BMOC. Keep us up to date. She gonna be
Get a
with the
spin
girl
off?
next door.
All I remember, she kept saying, should I wear the little Gucci dress or the little Gucci dress?
Is that Ginger?
No, that was Victoria Beckham.
It was
Okay.
yeah.
All right. I don't know. Speaking of groups like them, what about Dandy Kane? I know that's 2000s. Don't kill me, Donnie.
No, I wasn't gonna kill you, but I did because I actually did like them. My question was, are they R&B or are they pop?
Nah, it don't matter.
Well, they were sounding bad boys.
I'm literally like asking.
Yeah. Well, they were sounding bad boys. I guess they're R&B by default.
Right, but their music was very poppy.
And that means their careers are short by default. Shout out to Diddy. I was still sorry. Diddy, I still was sorry, and I'll take that quick 2 years.
Okay. Let's back up with Danny Kane, though. Damaged was a great song vocally,
That
though.
was.
With Dawn in the background, like Dawn just sang her.
Dawn is a beast.
The old Dawn or the new Dawn?
Oh, Don.
The dirty money.
Oh, Don.
Well, okay. Don Richard and Don Richard. There's two different ones.
Yeah. We talk about Don, the Don Richard from New Orleans that we remember.
And what it was with Q.
Yeah.
Remember Q?
I don't know her.
Yo, sidebar. If y'all ever have like a boring Friday night just for no reason, look up old Making the Band seasons. They are hilarious.
Oh yeah, that was the best reality TV.
Yeah, it was. When Q was over there watching Ankara work with Donna, she was crying, and Q was emotional. That whole show was off the hook, man. It was like, man, you know,
Q from Rochester, I think. It was a girl at Smith that was his like first cousin. Shout out to Crystal.
Wow. She did a blog. I'm telling you,
she's the plug. She's the plug.
Don't call her. She can take
remember Q was like, I saw the text messages. You should have kept me in the group. You're fake, and you're fake, and you're fake, and you're fake. He
had some emotional issues that he needed to deal with.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, some of it was like crying. It was a lot of black leather and crying. And then
he was pressing the group to do the project because his family had quit all their jobs after work. They don't know no history of a bad boy. They don't know nothing about that. Your family quitting the jobs after you don't know my situation. Y'all know my situation.
Yeah. Willie was like, Willie was like, I will fight you if you take the food off of my table. And I'm leaving it at that. All right. So, but Danny Kane was dope, right? Danny Kane was dope. We had who's in it? Aubrey's still doing her thing out here. She's still on reality shows.
Shannon.
She's Aubrey with Pauly D.
Oh, Dumb Blonde. So Aubrey and Shannon have a group called Dumb Blonde. Their album is dope. That album is dope.
Okay. I'm about to listen to it.
Yeah, it's dope. It's one called Tender Green Life. They got a dope album, man. Like, check it out.
You know who they DJ is? Pauly D, because that's Aubrey's boyfriend.
Wow, I didn't know that. I thought she was dating dude from boot camp, marriage boot camp. He like Jamiroquai, the dude from Jamiroquai. The dude that was moving.
No.
Okay. All right. Cool. No, my Beyonce one needed a That was from last week. All right. So, okay. Speaking of Bad Boy, y'all remember Dream, the group Dream?
Yes, I do. They had that one song. I remember the video.
Remember when Diddy was dancing in the whole video? So, Deshauna, you
when did Diddy not dance in the whole video?
No.
Dancing all in the video.
This was OD. So basically, it was 4 girls. I think they were all white girls.
Yeah.
Caucasian girls for my. I don't want to like.
Anglo-Saxons.
Anglo.
I've just lost 2 potential sponsors. So it's a song called "This Is Me" with the doom, and Diddy for real has 2 minutes of him dancing, and the girls aren't in the background. It's just to get it. He's
I
like,
gotta go
yeah.
back and Google that.
You know they from LA.
I'm sure.
I think
I'm
he
sure they're all
discovered them.
born in Hollywood. I'm sure Hollywood Boulevard Hospital.
Find that video and post it somewhere because I don't know what you're talking about.
It's like nobody from LA. Like for those people, like pop stars, they were born in LA. They were born in like they you know what I'm saying?
They was born in like Burbank.
Right.
And,
if that. So are we missing anybody? Did we go through all the girl groups?
3LW.
Oh, 3LW.
Okay,
My
James,
promise.
Baby, I'm a do right. They were calling them 3 little whores for the longest. They were calling them 3 little whores because
3 little whores.
Yeah, they were calling them that. The one with the promises, the one with the lisp.
Yeah.
She had that video. Remember, she was like a prostitute.
No.
It came out like we were in college. Well, Sean, I don't think you was in college yet.
I remember.
But remember, she was like a streetwalker. She had a solo album.
I remember that. Yeah.
And then you had the girl from Power.
I thought they went straight to doing Cheetah Girls. I totally missed
What was
Walker.
her name? What was her name?
What's the one that went on Power?
That's Mrs. Ghost.
Right.
Yeah, but what's her real name though?
That's her name.
She was topless in one of the Notorious.
Oh yeah, but she played Lil Kim better than Lil Kim could play herself.
Notori.
And then Adrian, they said Adrian was cheating with Fabulous on his girl.
With Emily B?
Yeah, so they were calling them 3 little whores, the 3LW. That was terrible.
They made it through that to still be Disney approved?
Right, to Cheetah Girls, right.
That's women.
Well, according to the Tory, they kicked her out. They said she was too dark for the group.
Mm-hmm.
They said they told her that, like they kicked her out the group. Like they literally physically, she fought the Promises girl, and she kicked her out of the car.
That happened to me with the DeBar group.
That's because dark girls got them hands. They was scared of her.
You said
she beat her. She had almost knocked her lips right back. She had almost knocked it back.
Wait a minute. You don't put the image of the group. I just don't understand why you're in the group.
I was not a fan of 3LW. I wasn't.
You wasn't? You wasn't a fan of players gonna play, balls gonna ball?
No. That group looked like it was forced together.
Wait,
like that was
who said that first? Or can I say that first, or did 3LW say that first? The haters gonna hate, balls go ball. Who said that first?
No, players gonna play.
Who said that? Was it 3LW? I thought they had a song like that. I don't know.
Robert said that first.
They did?
They had a song like that, but I think R. Kelly said it first.
Oh, okay. R. Kelly probably did. Probably wrote it for him.
Hey, right, I was going to say, R. Kelly approved it.
R. Kelly in the back with the mask going like, yeah, say that. Who else?
I love you,
what
R.
about
Kelly.
Cherish? What about Cherish? What about the do it? There's nothing to do.
Were those the Five Sisters?
Oh, they had that in Unappreciated. That was it.
Unappreciated was a good song.
Yeah, they were super unappreciated.
That was a good song, though.
Well, if you're gonna, you could have did JS. Come and get a scoop of my ice cream.
Oh, R. Kelly again.
R. Kelly.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Ice cream. And he's on the song as
There's a trend here.
He's in the video. This is a
Hey,
trend.
Deshaunus.
Right. I'm a R. Kelly fanatic, so don't talk about him.
Listen,
I am too.
people get on Diddy, but R. Kelly's like the R&B version of Diddy. He's in the video. If he wrote the song, he's in the video. He's on the background vocals. He has to have a verse. If he has a verse, he's on the remix. So
What about
he on the ad-libs. He don't gotta have a verse, but he on those ad-libs for real.
Literally, remember that song with Marcus Houston and Joe Budden up in the club?
Yeah.
Yep.
And R. Kelly's like, all through the background of the song. Like, he's literally through the whole entire song. Like,
I know his writing style. I could always tell something that he wrote. Like, it just sounds like that's crazy.
I want to tell you that I love you, baby, so much, but I gotta let you know that that's R. Kelly's. That's R. Kelly makes this song.
Sir.
I'm sorry, Jamie. I'm sorry, you had to. What about Allure? Remember Allure?
I do too.
In that video, they're in the rainforest.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I remember the name. I don't remember any song.
It's like Jurassic Park.
I thought somebody was getting married. Wasn't it a Allure video? Somebody was getting married.
I don't know who was getting married. They was in.
I remember these groups by their like videos and stuff.
They was in the trees. They like they was
all cried out with this forest one.
Oh,
yeah, that was the Forest Ranger one.
Didn't they have a track with LL Cool J or something like that?
I gotta
Probably.
Google. I need to Google them to see.
I don't know.
Probably.
I think
What
they
video
had
that
track
was.
with
But you know, I like them because that one girl had her natural hair, so she made it. You know, everybody else had weave. She had her natural hair. Shout out. I still got my bundles though.
Oh my gosh, bundles on deck.
I don't play.
Okay. What about Floetry? Would Floetry count as like a girl group? I mean, it was two girls.
It
If we're
does.
going
It's
into
like a
the 2000s,
duet.
sure. Yeah.
So so Deshauna, tell me about Floetry, man. Just as a dude listening to Floetry, say yes. What's about the Floetry joints?
I
That
feel
might be
like
Getting late, butterflies.
Butterflies. Yeah. How do you feel about them, Deshauna? What's up?
I feel like now that they're here, we need to apologize for not mentioning them in that first batch of about 8 people because they're dope. Like Floetry,
Yeah.
no
Right.
throw in. So now
Exactly.
Floetry's ill, man. It's I think it's a good combination, and that's what happens when people aren't just put together. Like they vibe with each other, like the
That's
music.
sonically, yeah.
It was dope. Floetry's ill.
What,
And
how do you-
honestly,
yeah, go ahead.
I
Go ahead,
was
Shante.
gonna say honestly, and they sound good without anything. Like they could be in the living room, in the kitchen cleaning, and they actually like could stand on their vocals alone. Like I went and seen them in Atlanta, and they were amazing. Like
Okay.
I was like, oh my gosh.
But when we say their vocals, we really just
Right.
mean Marsha.
Well, Marsha.
No,
right.
no,
'Cause the
no.
other-
She can sing.
She could sing. She could. Yeah, she could sing.
I mean, Otis
more-
can sing. I mean, but
It's
David
more
Ruffin, but they, you know.
It's like more like spoken word singing. You know how they be like,
What?
they be like, the
Spoken word
sun is coming. You know, it's like,
Like, what?
you know, it's like
No, because
In
listen,
between.
if I was Marsha, I would have been tight. That Say Yes comes out, I'm doing all the work, and homegirl just like, yeah, you know, it's a time when we get together.
No, that other girl was doing
I'm gonna
that.
say yes, and maybe
Yeah.
we could talk a little bit, you know what I mean? And Marsha's like really doing like 8 octave ranges on the song. I would have been tight, you know what I mean? We had to share royalties, and I'm doing all the work.
Well, that's why she went solo. She had that solo project,
Yeah, that was
which was
fire,
really
too.
good. Yeah.
Wait a second. Wait, Walter. Just
Go ahead.
to add, yeah, because I saw them recently. This past summer, they started to get back together or whatever.
Yeah, that's when I seen them too.
I saw them this summer here in where was I? Virginia, DC, someplace. And they do sound really, really, really good. And I think what Shantae is talking about is that the spoken word chick, she kind of talks into. I don't know her name.
Right.
I don't think anybody does.
That says enough.
It's Natalie.
She does. What is it?
It's Natalie.
We have a quick Googler.
My apologies, Natalie. She really does talk in tune, but there are moments that she actually does sing, and she does actually have to like hold a note or two. And she's not horrible. She's not horrible,
yeah.
but I mean,
How many people you know who could talk in tune?
I think all of us on the call. I would hope so.
it's going back to what Deshauna is right though. Their vibe and their them not being forced together. That it's evident because they can mesh those two different sounds together.
Mm-hmm.
So why did they break up? There was rumors, and it's just a rumor. Don't kill me, people. That they may have been dating. I don't know how
Right.
true
I
that
was gonna say
is.
the same thing. Yeah, I was gonna say the same.
I heard they was dating, and I don't know. I didn't say it.
Rumor was that they were dating. I think they actually like play ball together. Something. I read the backstory because I'm a
Like
very
loving basketball.
Right, I was just
Something
about to
like
say
that.
that.
If I don't make this shot, you're not in the group no more. So.
No, it was something. I don't know, but I'm a big Marsha Ambrosius fan. Shout out to Marsha. Hi, Marsha.
You know what's funny? Yeah, Marsha's dope. She's one of my. Ooh.
You know
Her
what? She
voice-
will tweet us back. I'm gonna tweet her this link. We love you. Tweet us.
No,
As soon as we're done.
Marsha gives me like goosebumps. I'm like, should I be listening to her right now?
I got another group that we need to. I don't know if you got them on the list, Walt, but we got to address this.
Sure.
The Braxtons.
Oh, the Braxtons were dope.
Wait,
Right.
before Tracy left the group, before Tracy got pregnant.
Oh man.
After.
Okay,
Let me know.
let's go down the list. Okay, so we know Tony.
Hey,
Tony-
wait. Let me just say this: tread lightly, because half of them is my soror. So tread lightly. Like 2 of them is my soror. So tread lightly with the
After
Braxton.
what you've
2 out of
done,
5.
after what you've done, you talk about some tread lightly. You can't go around shooting
Exactly.
the block up.
She ain't gonna like everybody.
Okay,
moving.
okay,
What
right,
happened
okay, okay.
was they got a
Shantae,
baby
my
together.
sorors too, but honey.
Right.
Okay, so let's go down the list. Let's go down the list. Okay, so Tony's a legend, right?
Oh, Tony, yes.
Back to the legend. Tamar is Dope.
She's making her way. She's trying.
Right. Get better, Tamar. We see you got off Dancing with the Stars. Get better.
Oh yeah. Her album is fire, by the way. Who's next on that? Who's next on that? The one that says the ooze. The ooze. Who's that? She has the Canadian accent. Trina. What do you feel about her vocals?
Her vocals is A1. I actually didn't know Trina was in the Meet the Browns play, and she blows in that play. I didn't know that was her until she was on the Braxton show.
Really?
Then I went back and I was like, yeah, she's the one who slept with the married man. And
I mean, I know the Meet the Browns had a place. I didn't even know it was.
Okay.
I know it was lit like that.
Yeah, it's lit. I mean, if you really want to hear her sing like live, I'm telling you, she do her good singing on that. and she like white man too. Shout out to Trina, interracial.
Well, I seen a couple of episodes. It was this Gabe guy.
Gabe.
Was he stalking her or something? That's a good relationship?
That was her husband.
No, yeah, I was about to say Gabe got a lot of strongholds.
No, but Jamie, they got a divorce. I mean, after that, he was stalking her after that. They've been divorced though. That was the last season, right? That's relationship goals. Okay, all right. Who else?
Gabe got them coins.
Who else? Who's the brown skin one?
Tawanda.
What about her vocals? How was she?
No, Tawanda can sing. Tawanda, I love you, but you the middle sister, so it's just like I'm the middle child, so you just gotta fall in. Like nobody really like you. They love you, but nobody really like you.
That is
it's
terrible.
Like you pick and choose your battles. Like you wanna be Tony, but you can't, and you can't be Tamar. You gotta be Tawanda.
So you're saying she's
in the middle.
You said she's a Marlon of the Jacksons, what you're gonna say?
No, she better than Marlon. Come on now. She got some pull, because she, like, when Tamar got on Dancing with the Stars, like, she made, her husband, like, wrote a, like, post, like, Tawanda really wanted to do Dancing with the Stars. How could you take it? Because Tamar needs some coins, and she was promoting her CD. Like, it was good for her. Like, I would have checked my husband, like, hold on, don't say nothing bad about my sister on, Instagram and stuff. So
they Tamartians, but you tried it. Deshaun, how you feel about this, man?
I was gonna say, where would you guys rate them as far as top to bottom vocally with some of the groups we spoke about? Like, are they up in that range of like the NWE? Are they a little?
Yeah, vocally, the Braxtons could sing, especially together.
I think together they're a great group. I think together because who do we forget? The one Tracy. Yeah, Tracy. Her vocals. They've joked her vocals on the show.
Actually, Tracy had a CD out last year, and it was actually really, really good. Like, she put a CD out before Trina, and it was actually really, really good. She had a song like "One Call Away" or something. It was actually really good.
The Chingy joint. Did we leave anybody else out? I think we had everybody.
You left out Jade. You don't remember Jade?
I was about to say that. Don't walk away. The New Jack.
Don't walk away. Me and just trying to say it at the same time. Don't walk away.
Listen, I don't know how y'all feel. I know we all kind of around the same age range besides Sarah. But
my name is Shantae, everybody.
When I hear New Jack Swing, I feel like 7 years old, 8 years old again. Like that era is just so like refreshing. Like
it is.
Jamie,
I feel like I was in a womb.
Believe it or not, I just posted that video. Like, I follow like all these 90s hip hop, 90s R&B on Instagram profiles. So I actually just reposted that video the other day because everybody was like, "Oh, you got your 90s girls braids in." Speaking of, that's another group too, Black Girl. I don't know if y'all remember them too.
I saw them, but I can't do the phone.
Let's go. I'm a 90s girl in the 90s world, so show me some respect. I can make it on my own. You remember that?
I go to pay my bills.
What? I'm a 90s girl with the something. Anywho, but yeah, I love Jay. They had another song too. I'm
trying to think.
Other than Don't Walk Away.
I kept confusing them with KP and DJ Envy. I kept confusing them.
It was three girls. One of them.
Talking about I Wanna Love You.
Yeah, and they had another song too. I'm about to go find them because I post them all the time.
Yeah, I'm gonna search I Wanna Love You. I'll see how many videos pop up.
Right.
A super common song name. I love you, baby. Let's get married. So is that it? I think we got everybody up here. We got JS. We got
We missing somebody.
It's gonna be somebody in the comments. It's gonna be like, what about this person? What about that person?
What about my cousin group?
You might as well count Groove Theory as an R&B girl group, because Bryce, I mean.
Yeah.
But let me tell you, Emil, she can really sing. I seen her live at Yoshi's in the Bay Area.
Absolutely.
Of course.
Oh my gosh.
She has a whole solo career and stuff.
Yeah, like I mean, she's just amazing live. If you guys ever get to see her live,
it was really like her as a solo artist with a guy as a producer.
Yeah.
That's true.
Remember that one little part he had in the song?
It was like, this is what my line. I'm gonna get my line in. Like, okay, what you talking about?
Yeah, whatever that line was.
To justify my royalties, I'm gonna sing a line because people be doing it. That's another episode though. So I think we got all of them. For the people out there, if we missed a group, I'm sure you're gonna let us know what it is. Put it in the comments. I'm sure we missed out mad 2000 groups. Oh, Cleopatra, Cleopatra coming at you.
Oh yeah.
You had that Cleopatra coming at you. They all had like natural hair and braids.
They can make a comeback right now. You know that natural hair is in right now.
But you need yeah, but like you need more than just natural hair. You need like hits and songs and performances and a look. You know what I mean? Like you can't be like sporty with natural hair.
They got the look. They got the look. Twist outs, braid outs.
Got the crazy boy joints. So let's go around the shout out. Did we leave anybody out, man? Anybody you think of?
I can't think. The only thing my mind is going through now is like, is there anyone that was in a group I felt should have went solo, or anybody from the 90s that was solo I felt probably would have had more longevity in the group. So that was kind of what my mention was.
Who you think went solo? And that was in a group.
Should have went solo?
Yeah.
I mean, it's hard. I think the only person that would be intriguing is from the jump, like Destiny's Child split, because people think Kelly was like a lot of people put her on that same pedestal with B. So if Kelly would have just went out the blocks with some backing and see what she could have done, that would have been interesting, just so we could have a more parallel. But she spun out later.
Right. Kelly can actually sing better than Beyonce. Like she can. We're not
going there. Okay?
What?
We're not going there.
Sarah.
Comments on fire.
Is it Sarah?
On fire.
Kelly can say better than who?
Beyonce really can't sing. She's just more like a.
Oh gosh.
What?
Oh my gosh.
Comments on fire.
She don't know no better. She don't know no better, y'all.
Okay. On which song? Okay, hold up, y'all. On which song is your evidence that Kelly can sing better than Beyonce? Please.
First of all, Kelly whole project. First of all, she don't even got. Beyonce didn't let nobody sing lead until like Cater to You.
Well.
So we don't got nothing to compare to.
Okay, but on her single, she has an album. Which song on her album is she singing better than Beyonce?
Dilemma with Nelly.
Nelly was doing the vocals on that. He carried that song. Shout out to Nelly, Dirty.
I just want to tell you that.
Shout out to Nelly, the Fix. Dirty Mo, the Fix. Go get the single.
That's hilarious.
Okay.
Well, I want to follow up with Deshauna's question about who probably should have been in a group. I think Christina Milian should have probably been in a group.
That'd be dope.
Yeah, she could have been. She should have been. Yeah, she should have been in a group.
Ashanti probably would have been dope in the right group.
She was in a group. Her and Ja Rule.
Yeah.
Baby.
On a side note, I always felt bad for Ashanti because she was like collateral damage in the whole 50 Cent thing. Like when that fell apart, like her career was popping, and then she didn't have no job, no murder. Like 50 kind of killed all that momentum.
Well,
and she just kind of went by the wayside.
When we say popping, we gotta use that a little loosely, because by the time 50 came on, it was a little.
I'm just saying she had a good career. I'm not saying she was like a mega star. I'm just saying she had some stuff working for her.
She had a good run going.
Yeah, she had a good run. In songs, not in
Monica's career too successful to have tried the group thing?
Nah.
No, Monica needed. She's fine where she is.
Yeah, Monica wouldn't have punched somebody. She was in the group.
Yeah.
Right, Angel of Mine. She was a fluke. Do somebody to the window like Tyrese. Jamie, who do you think should have either been solo or could have been in a group?
I was trying to go back through and just really break everything down, but right now my brain is a little cloudy because I'm trying to think. I'm really trying to think about it, and at this moment, I just really don't know. Like, I know there's some people in groups that we probably could have did without that were in the group, because again, you know, they were not standout. So if that counts for anything, there's probably, you know, 2 out of the 3 people. They'd be like, you know what, she would have just been better by herself, but I can't think right now. So.
I think like Little Mo could have been somebody who I love her solo. I think she could have had a solo career. Well, she did have a solo career, and she could have been in the group too. I think she could have been like a group for her.
I don't know about her voice being in the group, because her voice is very
powerful.
Yeah.
Listen,
I don't know how that would have merged with anybody else.
What about
do it like the Pussycat Dolls? They have one girl sing, and the other one just be in the back chilling and rock out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nivea could have been in a group.
Nivea.
Oh yeah.
Like
no, she could have. I agree.
Nivea, Olivia, like all them chicks are like all them chicks could have been in a group somewhere.
Why don't we just put all Wayne's baby mamas in a group?
No, I was just about to say that.
Girlfriends. Like when you talk about kicking your coverage,
we gotta call Jamie. That is a perfect idea. The Dream baby mamas, Nivea, Christina Milan. Who else? Oh, and then add Olivia. Those 3, Dream could write for them.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's a perfect idea. I'm calling
Dream mad at Christina Milian right now. You know, she was crying over Lil Wayne. She was like, I never even loved Dream like this. He ain't write nothing. See, her child support check's about to be late.
Dream was like, you don't let me act. You don't let me act.
I just saw Kodak, who always takes the pictures for Rock Nation. He's an A&R. He just actually posted a picture of Dream back in the studio. I know he was on like a little hiatus, so Dream is back doing something. I think
Dream is dope. All right, so anybody, so Sean, say anybody else you thought could have been in a group or could have went solo? Alrighty then. Okay.
Nah.
Okay, well, I do think Coco should have got a better shot. Like, I don't know what happened.
Sure.
I don't know what happened, but I think whoever her people were, she just needed a bigger push.
Bad management.
How do we feel when people like replace members? Like I know when TLC went back out, they had Little Mama replace Left Eye for a little bit.
You know they had that show too where they like found a girl and she like looked too much like Left Eye, but they still they had like like don't do it. Just it was scary. No, the girl looked too much like Left Eye. She sound like Left Eye. I'm like.
Isn't that what they want? They wanted a replacement.
No, but it's just you can't replace like greatness either. Like Left Eye was her own, her own person, her own unique style. So to have someone who like mimic everything like her it's actually really weird and scary. That's why nobody bought the little single they had. That's why they needed a kickstart.
They have a lot more for male groups. I'm thinking of like
Temptations does a lot. Blackstreet had a couple of rounds.
50,000 members, like
for real.
Everybody can get a turn.
At one point, I'm like, y'all kicked out Teddy Riley. That's his group.
I think it's all about how it happens, right? Like if you squeezing somebody out the group that was like a key member, and then you just gonna move on without them, and it's kind of like a grudge, then that becomes different. Like but when people just move on, or like you can keep making music. Like we can't be so religious about the music where you can't put somebody in. A lot of them older groups, especially like you said, the male groups, the slide guys right in and keep moving. So
well, see, I think a lot of folks nowadays too, like they'll have reincarnations of those groups so they can keep going. For instance, Earth, Wind and Fire. They're still touring, they're still doing stuff, but they've had people pass away. They're just getting older, but they do have replacement folks in there, same as the Temptations. They do the exact same thing. They're still on tour. They have like a whole nother generation of folk.
Yeah.
Hold up. Laura just posted something. Sparkle the group. Remember Sparkle?
I know the name.
No, not the group. It was the girl Sparkle. She was with R. Kelly.
Yeah, I know who that is.
Yeah. The one he didn't do it.
I was about to say, wasn't they in like the 70s? I was like, Sparkle.
Promises was all I heard.
Yeah.
You better
watch what you do.
Be careful. It was be careful. Yeah.
I have a theory. I think R. Kelly, when he wrote A Woman's Fed Up, I really think he wrote that for her. And maybe he was like, I sound better with this. Let me just keep this.
Right, leave it to her. Yeah.
He's like, she said, my man, my woman, my king. He put the she said part to make it his. but it was really for a woman. I don't know.
Yeah.
Think about other folks: Faith Evans, Blue Cantrell.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
They
Yeah.
all could have been in a group.
Sunshine,
Nah,
shout out to
was good by
Sunshine. She's
herself.
still getting like
They-
money off of Her Doll before. Like she don't even.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
could have been a group and they could have been named Scorned.
Produced by Mary J.
Bitter.
Blige.
A group called Bitter.
Right.
Well, Heather Henley, Vivian Green, Sunshine
Vivian Green has a
Anderson.
really nice song out. I love it. I forgot what it was called.
The
She has a
Roller
good
Coaster
song
joint,
out
right?
too.
The roller coaster joint, the King's
No,
Dominion
a
joint.
new song. She has a new song out.
Oh, I haven't heard her new song.
I don't know.
Yeah, you gotta listen to the new song. It's really good.
The Carowinds joint. All right, so thank you guys so much for tuning in. I appreciate all of you guys. One more thing I want to say. And I go back to Shantae's point. I know it was in the episode, but I hate when people replace members. Like I know when what's the group Flowetry? They replaced it with Amanda Diva. And I was at a show, I'm like, oh, Flowetry coming out, that's what's up. And then Flowetry comes out, and then it's like Marsha and Amanda Diva girl. I'm like, I want my money back. I thought it was gonna be the Natalie girl. I ain't know. So
Tony Tone tried that mess this past summer.
Yeah.
Tony Tone, they had everybody thinking that Raphael Sadiq was there, and he
oh
absolutely.
my god.
I'm talking
They
about
did that
when
with
he
Dawn. No, they didn't do it with Dawn. They didn't
came
replace it.
good, and we could not see him. He sounded just like Raphael Sadiq until he pulled that hood back and went to the oh.
They knew
Mint Condition did that too.
I was about to say they knew
No,
you
they
was
should-
about to riot.
No, Mint Condition, I think.
Oh, you just
Oh,
make
yeah.
it that's,
No, I'm
that's
mad
a
at
big
Mint
difference.
Condition. At Funk Fest, it was only one of them there. I'm like,
Wait, JB said do edition, and she said make edition.
No, I said Mint Condition. It
If
probably
y'all
sounded
teach me to
like
buy
it.
some do edition tickets and it's actually big edition, I'm tight. I'm fighting everybody.
oh, but New Edition was the best concert one of the best concerts I've ever been to. Like with all of them there, like it was bomb.
Get you out, Shanta.
Included Bobby? Was Bobby there?
Yeah, Bobby was there, but he got tired halfway through, so he skipped off stage.
I have a question though. This is something, kind of how Deshaun just took an angle on it. Like, what has happened to groups in general? Like, is that something that can suffice, like, this era with music? Is it better to have, groups or guy groups, girl groups, or is it better to be like a solo artist? Like,
I think
what's the
from the musical standpoint, it is great to have groups. I think groups probably brought up some of the best music, especially R&B music. But because of the business structure and how the royalties are paid out, and because there's not a lot of money with the artists nowadays with the streaming thing, and they're trying to figure things out, it's hard to dividend pennies to groups. It's hard for a solo artist to get money. So, like, you got to pay for extra wardrobe and extra dressing rooms and hotel fees and travel and times 4,
and I
times
think
3. You know
with-
what I mean?
With
It's
any
hard.
group in business, it's hard because we look at like the Diddy's of the world, and it's
Yeah.
like, and they're painted as the bad guys. But without that engine and that decision maker, that's what happens. You stick 4 or 5 adults in a room, and after a couple projects, someone has to decide who's touring, what song, who's singing, what you're wearing, and it's not a decision maker. Then it's like, well, we all grown, so it splits the other way. If you don't have a leader that's like, this is what we're doing, everybody get on board, or don't. But I don't think it's sustainable.
And everybody want to be the star because it's like, okay, we seen this before. We know Justin's gonna go solo. We know Beyonce's gonna go solo. So we not the star. I got a good 2 albums. You gonna keep me to the curb.
right.
I'm not gonna fully invest into the group because I know that you're the lead. I'm not. You have security and I don't.
And I was gonna add that point too, like Walter just said. I mean, after seeing MJ do it,
Diana.
Diana Ross did it.
Loki.
A whole bunch of people have been doing it for years, and now that Beyonce did it and she did it successfully, I think a lot of artists now, when they get into these groups, sometimes the first thought is, I'm gonna do this for a little bit to get my name out, and then deuces, I'm leaving y'all.
Amorion. Justin.
Right, you have a problem where people can't even get together because they're fearful that they're gonna split up anyway.
Look at Danny Kane. Danny Kane broke up 80 times.
Right.
They're breaking up now. They got back together this morning and they broke up again since the episode.
And then you know what I'm gonna add to that too is the work ethic. That may be a problem too. Because if somebody's not in it at the same level that another person is, that group is done for.
Right.
I mean, if everybody's not coming in there with Beyonce's fire, it's a wrap. If they're not all coming in together at the same
Or
level.
Kelly's, Shantae. Or Kelly's fire, Shantae.
Kelly's fire.
I mean, they just work harder than everybody else. Like you know, like people, hard work beat talent when talent refused to work. So a lot of times people just say you can sing good, but it's a lot of hard work. Like you got to build a social media following. You got to be on Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat. Yeah. Like you got to do so much, and a lot of people are not buying into that, and that's really what's hurting them. Like,
and I think a lot of the
Go ahead, you're honest.
A lot of the small things that can come up in life, right? So even if it's not controversial, like, okay, I'm at the stage where, you know, I might be spiritually in this place and I don't want to do this. And I'm at the stage where I'm having a child and I'm not touring this time. And it's like all these little nuances that come up that are okay when you're all hungry, early 20s, late teens, and it's about that business. But then you get older and it's like, well, this is my list of demands. And then you clash and all of a sudden it's, you know, it goes away. So
and the female factor in there, I'm sorry, when our body and somebody wants to start a family, it's a wrap. You can't get off. It's hard when you're in your 20s. I mean, some of that stuff has to change and stuff. Again,
and then our pH balance just be off. Period.
Okay. Oh my God. All right. So on that note, but what they do? SWV is a perfect example of that. When Coco didn't want to sing, the group paused. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I can't. Or Salt and Pepper. You know, when Salt didn't want to go on tour.
Oh yeah.
Pepper, or even Outkast. I mean, they're not a girl group, but like, you know, we could do the show, but Andre, he tripping. He ain't got his wigs together, so we can't go out tonight. You know what I mean? It's just like it stops the whole movement. You know what I'm saying?
Like Deshaun said about the religious thing too. I mean, Drew Hill, one of their members, you know. I'm just saying, it's the same.
That's true.
Yo, everybody out there, after you look up Beyonce's the darndest things video, check out that Drew Hill breakup. That has me in tears to this day. Oh my God. Woody with the whole, y'all don't need me anymore. Y'all got it. Y'all, I just be snapping pictures. That's all I do. I just be snapping pictures. And then Cisco gets up. He's still the same size. He's sitting down in the chair. And he moves the chair. He's the same size. Oh my God. And then they fight. Oh my God. That's hilarious. So thank you guys so much again for tuning into this. We missed some groups. Let us know in the comments what y'all think. Who was some good groups, who was not so good groups. Any last words to Shauna's?
Yeah, you know, I'm always putting on for Sacramento, 916, and even though I'm from the South, gotta send some love today to the North Side. Shantae's alma mater, Grant High School. Tragically, before their playoff game, had a player shot. He died, passed away. So, community, you know, is in need, you know, of prayer and all that. So, shout out to that young man and his family, and you know, just the whole community, 916. And as much publicity as my man's DeMarcus Cousins get, that's negative. It wasn't supposed to be leaked, but it got out that he's fronting the bill for the whole funeral. So shout out to my man's DMC.
Yeah, definitely.
Nice.
Rest in peace, JJ. It's definitely. My mom lives. Well, I grew up 5 blocks, really like 5 houses down from the school, so it's a lot going on. So shout out to Grant High School. Let's go out and beat them boys for JJ. We love y'all.
I love the positivity. Any more last words? Shantae / Sarah.
Peace and blessings, man. Go fund me for a washer and dryer, please, so I can be on time for my next session. I'm gonna start selling incense too. Drop what smells, flavors you want in the comments. Peace and blessings.
You know what'll help you sell the incense? When they come over, play some Shaba. Play some Shaba and some Maxi Priest. Have that on rotate, and you gonna get some sales. I promise you. Trust me. Just trust me. Jamie, any last words?
I don't have nothing.
Y'all done broke Jamie all the way down. Y'all done broke her all the way down.
Jamie, you remember Shaba and Maxi Priest had that song?
I do. Yes,
I can't feel you moving.
Yeah. No, but I was gonna say, definitely. I have fun this episode. Spread love, everybody. It's okay. You can mourn how you want to mourn. You can love how you want to love. Don't tell nobody else how they should show emotion or their feelings or express them. Just be kind. Practice being kind. That will take us a lot further than where we're going. But you can also follow me on Instagram, JAY_MEESC.
Yes, follow her. Stop asking me about Jamie. Follow her and ask her yourself. All right.
I was even ready with this 90s episode with my 90s braids.
See, she had to flip the hair. She flipped the hair for the people. See, I can't do it anymore. Donita, any last words?
Shantae, this is great. Great first episode. This was excellent. I had a good time as always, and I will see all you beautiful people in the near future.
Yeah, shout out to everybody else again who's mourning, as Jamie was saying about the whole Paris situation. That's really serious. So our hearts go out to them and everybody around the world who's facing anything of that nature. We not to get too deep into it, because that may be a topic next episode, man. But everybody mourns differently, whether it's through social media, without social media. So let's be sensitive to people and not point fingers. Just try to let people mourn how they mourn and send prayers up. All right. Again, any comments, please leave them. I'm gonna shout you guys out. Oh yeah, I gotta shout everybody who commented on the Beyonce episode. Oh, the people who didn't make the Beyonce episode, they send their apologies. You know what I'm saying? They had some technical difficulties, so don't kill them in the mention.
Because it took me about 35 minutes to log on.
Yeah, it was crazy. It was our first episode, so I want to shout them out real quick. Give me a second. All right, shout out to Kimmy Larone. Shout out to Mr. That Guy. Justice Will Rise. S. Pat. Carmen Naper. Hey Donnie Ray. Quincy Woods. Frederick Davis. I'm about to say Frederick Douglass. I'm like, yeah, you too. Town Vic. Kaze Diem. Ms. Ray. MNA 0422. KC Lorenz. I was like, nothing comments. D-Note. Joe H. Alan Greg T. Thomas, Kush Boy, Ocean Sage. It was lit. ATT Center, Kodak Cheese, Nina Garza.
Who's using their work email, AT&T Center?
AT&T. Don't be hating on my subscribers. Subscriber, keep doing your thing. Use your work email, girl. Or guy, over there. We're lit. I mean, from the first episode, we had like 2 struggle comments, including me. I commented to add to
I
it.
think I commented it too.
Yeah, to now to having this in the view. So we be growing. So I'm telling y'all, by next November 2016, we're going to be super lit. All right. So get on the bandwagon. So for more episodes, please tune into youtube.com/BMOCTV. Please subscribe, or BMOC.TV. I'm BMOC. Peace.